Alright, let's explore the new city that we found ourselves in. Got a wire here. I heard the roller coasters are undergoing maintenance. That's a pain, because it's our only form of public transit. Yes, the teacup ride is privately owned. Welcome to Cyber City. Pedestrians need to press the switch to cross traffic. Yeah, so pretty much how these puzzles work is you gotta press the traffic light, then the cars will stop. There's also these types of cars that don't stop completely, they just kind of slow down. If you get hit by them, you get sent back to the beginning. Got some swatchlings. What are we cleaning up for, you ask? We don't know. A parade, perhaps? A large event is going to happen in the streets later. We were told to make room for something big. Okay. We got more trash cans. 20 bucks. And over here, we got a new enemy here. These are Pop-Pups. Pop-Pup. A rubbery mascot starved for attention. Click it and... So yeah, if it's not obvious, these guys are meant to represent very sketchy ads that are very obviously containing malware. What you can do is you can click on them. And like ads in real life, it just creates another pop-up. Which is someone who uses stuff like 123 Movies and Onion Plays. There's so many anime pirating sites that just rings really true. What you can do is you can block, which you have to tap C, and it will spare all of them instantly. And something that I actually didn't know is that if you use the click action again, you could spare them all at once, which I did not do, so I have to go through and spare all of them individually. Which, I kind of always thought, I'm dang, that's kind of an annoying mechanic. And I've been playing this game, literally since it came out. It just shows that, if you just research stuff, you'll learn something new. And we did all that for a CD bagel. Chris? What are you... Oh, Noelle, sweetie. Don't let her find me. Noelle, sweetie, darling, honey, where are you? We're a team now, remember? You still have to be my willing minion. Chris? It appears our comrades have pressed the escape key on us. So, it has come to this. In order to find our teams, we must form an uneasy truce. Queen? My splendid queen, where are you? Oh no, don't let him find me! Ah, Chris. Not the life form I was looking for. Where's the rest of the C+ squad? Don't tell me you got abandoned. Ha! Ha ha! That's what you get for trusting Susie. Ha! Uh-huh. Noelle? Queen? They're just busy retro gaming somewhere. I bet they're waiting for me on the player select screen, listening to strangely groovy music. Ha ha! Sigh. So it's come to this. In order to find our respective teams, it appears we must form an uneasy truce. What the? Who the beep said you could double truces? Huh? Did you hear something? Hong Kong? No, it's just the sounds of the city. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be ahead. Don't be late. Chris is part of our truce, the better one. Keep distracting Burley and find Noelle. For you see, Birdley, he's... Okay, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just annoying. Toodles. Chris, if it's okay, got any room for another truce? No triple truces. Har har, very funny. Well, I'd rather take my chances with you than her. Noelle joined the party. Noelle has joined your party. You are filled with the power of not knowing what a sugar plum is. So, starting from right now, there are some things that you could choose to do. There's some things that you don't have to do. When looking at Noelle's stats, you'll see something. It'll say that she can learn some new ice moves. So, if you don't know, in Deltarune there are two routes. There's a normal route, and there's like an alternative route. We're going to be doing the normal route for this video, but I will be covering the alternative route in another video. I don't want to spoil that in case you haven't seen that, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. So yeah, you head that way for the alternative route, but for the regular route, you just want to head to the right. And that's what we're going to be doing. So, any idea where Susie is? What? I'm just asking. It's a normal question. Alright. Mouse? Sorry, Chris. Could you deal with them somehow? Maybe if you can get them in the other mouse hole? Then yeah, this is the annoying mouse room. Mice will rotate 90 degrees when they collide with the block. Citizens must push blocks to get mice in the holes. Use the bell to reset. And yeah, these are very, very simple, just like block pushing puzzles. If you somehow do get yourself into like an unwinnable situation, use the bell to reset. Looks like that took care of it. But yeah, it's extremely easy. Huh? What's going on? What are we doing? You see, Noelle doesn't know what she's doing because it's her first battle. What are you telling me to do? Act? Can someone please explain what's going on? Oh boy. This is your first time in a battle? Yes. Oh boy. You and Viro-Kun explained how battles worked in Noelle. I get it. It's kind of like Dragon Blazers. And if we're nice to you, we can win through mercy? Yeah. And the way I have to do that is dressing up in a weird costume? Yeah. You and Noelle showed the enemy tender love and care. I like how Noelle falls during the animation. You know what? Shout out to the enemy for being so nice and loving and accepting. Then you're heading over here. You open the treasure chest. Inside was a pink ribbon. Ribbon was added to your armors. That's a pretty good piece of equipment. What that does is that increases the range where you can get TP from like grazing from like enemy bullets. Only thing is that it does decrease like your defense and your attack. So we're not going to be putting it on Chris or Noelle, but you know, later on if we reunite with Rouse and Susie, we'll put it on one of them. We got a new enemy here, ambulances. Ambulance. If it doesn't find an accident, they don't make one. And then these dudes, I don't know why, but like their attacks are pretty hard, especially when there are like two of them. But yeah, all you gotta do is you gotta use hospitality, and they'll all just be spared instantly. And yeah, some of their like bullet cars will like swerve a little bit. It's kind of crazy. We are Addisons. All we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Don't like advertisements? Block ads for only $9.99. Change your mind? Bring them back for only $9.99. Susie, she's right there. But I can't get the courage to say anything. Who's that person she's with anyway? It looks kind of like... they're looking over here. Let's go. Yeah, I do end up fighting the ambulances again, because you only need to, like, spare 4 of them, so, like, now we can instantly recruit them. And then, yeah, these guys are meant to, like, parody, like, antivirus software that, like, ends up, like, hurting more than helping. Fun fact, the company Norton actually one time put, like, a crypto mining software in, like, one of their antiviruses without telling people. It's a little fun fact. That's why Bitdefender is the best. And yeah, I missed those yellow cars by just, like, a second. Can't even cross the street without getting my ass kicked. I love the city. Because everyone else got plugged, they're a lot more agreeable. It's nice. I like that Plug Boy suit. He just looks really nice. Yeah, here we got Vero-Kun and an ambulance. So these guys actually interact in a very special way, which, like, other enemies don't do. What they do is that, like, for some of their attacks, since the Vero-Kun is a virus and the ambulance is, like, a antivirus, their bullets will, like, cancel each other out. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it in this battle, but it's pretty cool. There's only, like, a few select battles in the game where, like, you can actually even, like, see that take place. Oh, 2 young beings together on a school night. Can I interest you in some brand new dating shoes? Huh? No, you've got it totally wrong. Chris and I are just, friends? Chris has been my neighbor forever. We've been through so much sometimes it feels like we know each other better than anyone. Yet, somehow, it's hard to say we're exactly friends. We're friends. Yep, that's right. We're friends. It's surprisingly nice just hearing Chris say that. Ah, you two don't look together. Can I interest you in some brand new divorcing shoes? One of the better lines from the Addisons. Hey, got any way to deal with crushing existential dread? Asking for a friend. A friend that looks and sounds exactly like me. They're talking about me! It's an advertisement for a giant Ferris wheel. Gosh, that's amazing. Makes someone at the festival look like a toy. I wonder if Susie would want to... Gosh, who am I kidding? I'll ride with you. Oh, so you can shake it when we reach the top? Just like at the festival when we were kids? I know there's a catch with you, Chris. No thanks. But heading down here, we got one of these puzzles. Looks like you need to hold it down. Chris, you keep standing on this one. What we can do is right when she leaves, we can psych her out. Okay, Chris, come on, you know that isn't very nice. It's almost roast deer for a second there. Alright, now it's your turn. Chris, get back here. I like how you just try to leave. How'd you like that? You should have seen the look on your face. Hey, why do they look so hurt? Gosh. Heading over here, you became lost in the craftsmanship of the boxes. Beautiful modern art. Chris, it's Queen. She's right over there. Can you distract her somehow? Oh. Llama. You're here. Sorry, Chris. Well, I've been looking for Noelle. I've had like 4 of these, all ages appropriate. Glass is a pure battery acid. Don't worry, that was my throwing glass. It's safe. Look, Chris. Crisscross applesauce. Now that we are truces, I feel like we're on the same mathematical wavelength. You get me, Chris. You do not do crazy things like have opinions. Or scream when I capture you. Or tell me horrible plans for Smart Boy Theme Park. I just cannot compute it. Why everyone else is so ungrateful? Oops, that was my extra dangerous glass. Chris, I just want to make everyone smile. And if I become an evil villain to accomplish that, is that bad? It's okay. You do not have to answer. You would be wrong. But Chris, while we're still truces, maybe we could make the most of it. We could play that game again. Wasn't that fun, Chris? Just you and me. Having a good time. No one else to get in the way. Queen, I've been looking everywhere to show you this. A monument to our greatness, together. It's, how do I put this? Very smart. So smart you are. I love tolerating you. Haha, I knew you'd be enamored. Such perfect taste. Very cool statues. I did not know you had nipples. Ha! I will soon in our ideal world. Chris, feel free to admire our artsmanship. Queen and I have plans to consider. Ha, yes, ooh, so good. Looking forward to that. Yum yum yum. Let's go, Burgley. Keep going, I'm right behind you. Procedurally lowering the volume of my voice. Sorry, Chris. I must have Alt-Tab out of here. Wow, cool face. Phew. Looks like my disguise worked. It's silly looking, but it still beats hiding. Let's get going, Chris. That statue is beautiful. Just realized I can't see anything. Guess I'll try not to wear it unless I have to. Okay, let's go for real this time. When examining it, what is this? Phew. Chris, can you stop looking at this? You became lost in the craftsmanship. Why do we have to look at it twice? There's so much to look at here. Chris? It's a work of art. What part are you looking at? If I say I like it, will you stop looking at it? Hey, isn't this thing just the best? The statue seems to suck bad. Chris! There is no reason to look at this. I liked it. over here. Energetic music wafts from the boxes. You are filled with the power of musical bagels. And yeah, let's go ahead and save up.